Hello Sagittarius, it's Joe, and this is a timeless reading for the month of March 2021. So this is meant for you whenever you see it. It doesn't matter if it's March or not, okay? This is similar to my spirit message, but it's a little bit different in that it's messages from your future self, from your higher self, and what you need to know right now. What is your higher self and your future self trying to say to you? What do they want to point out to you, Sagittarius? So we're going to work with a number of cards and some tarot cards, okay? You have emotional clearing. Emotional clearing. Canary, delight, joy, and surrender. I sing my soul song with joy, Sagittarius. Emotional clearing. Breathe, Sagittarius. Breathe. A couple more cards here, and we will get right into the tarot. Blessing on a new venture. Beautiful. One of these astrology cards, and we'll get into the tarot, Sagittarius, and we'll talk about your message. Venus. Love coming through. All right, Sagittarius, let's talk about this. You have Venus, the card of love, the god of love coming through. A blessing on a new venture. Breathe. Emotional clearing. Delight, joy, and surrender. Sagittarius. Your future self, Temperance, yes, is telling you, Sagittarius, your future self wants you to know right now that it's okay to embrace again, to love again, and to trust again, to take another person's hand again, and to put your trust in them, Sagittarius. If you've had your hopes and your love for somebody kind of shattered in the past, and maybe it's been one too many times, and you've learned to distrust rather than to trust because of past experiences, Sagittarius, your future self wants you to trust the path ahead, because in trusting, you are going to move ahead into a new era of love and emotional joy. Some emotional healing coming through for you, Sagittarius. This Venus card, the love coming through. This is also love, and not just passionate love, but this is love thy own self, Sagittarius. And so your higher self is trying to prepare you to allow yourself to move forward in life, to do some emotional clearing here. So this Sagittarius, to me, is one of the most poignant cards here, this emotional clearing. It's saying to open up and let go of all the things that are holding you back from experiencing and trusting in love again. And this could be most certainly, Sagittarius, about love in a romantic sense, but it also could be about love in interpersonal relationships, Sagittarius, and trusting one another again, trusting a friendship, trusting a sibling, anybody in your family. But your future self really wants you to know that in this surrendering of this emotional clog that is coming up in this reading, that surrendering that is really going to open the door for you to experience some new things, to lay down some burdens, Sagittarius, to stop carrying around some things of the past that have kind of held you back. This Canary card in the Breathe card, there's surrender is just in the moment, in processing that and doing that emotional clearing, and that's going to bring through this winged affirmation of the Canary. Your future self wants you to know that it's time to lighten up a little bit and enjoy life again, to embrace life's simplicities and simple things, to embrace just the little things in life that bring you delight and joy and happiness, laughter, childlike playfulness coming through for you. I'm going to read the affirmation, and we're going to talk about some of the tarot cards that came out. It says, reconnect with your true self. What do you feel, think, or enjoy? What would bring more delight and happiness into your life? Break from your usual routines and give yourself permission to be quiet, to be in solitude, and to heal. And when you're ready, you will burst into soul song once more. Canary is a positive sign that new energies of light, happiness, and expressiveness are awakening in your world. You will find and share your beautiful soul voice with the world. So this is really about trusting in that childlike faith. So your higher self is really trying to alert you here that it's time to get back in touch with the childlike spirit that's still alive within you, Sagittarius. The card of Temperance is showing up very strongly here, Sagittarius. This Temperance is about managing your emotions, and sometimes we cannot manage our emotions when we are clogged up with some bitterness and discontent for certain situations and people, when we're living more on resentment than we are on love, when we're always thinking about the negative rather than the positive. This healing is going to come through with the Breathe card. This is really about connecting with your spiritual practice and bringing yourself into alignment with that, with the universe, and allowing the processing of emotional clogs to come out of you so that you can open up your heart for good experiences and good things coming through. Your future self wants you to know that that this is all about not missing out on life's good things that are just laying in wait for you. So if you're stuck and you're constantly thinking or focused on some things that have harmed you or hurt you emotionally, that have been holding you back, that are the things that have kind of shaped you and changed your personality to the extent that sometimes you might feel like you don't even know who you are anymore, or you don't even know yourself. You don't understand why you've changed so much. And it's all because there are emotional clogs and blocks coming up in this reading. This Temperance, Sagittarius, this Temperance is about getting in touch with your emotional balance and well-being again. It's about the healing coming through. But this is a card that's talking about self-healing. This is all about you healing with the love from within and the child within that wants to come out. That childlike faith and belief and playfulness in your life will come out again if you allow some of those clogs to come out. It'll have no choice, Sagittarius. It's just a part of the process. You have the Ace of Swords. This is karmic, Sagittarius. Your future self wants you to know that these are a culmination of experiences in your life to help you have a better, higher understanding how human nature works. And even though in a lot of this you may have felt like you've experienced some hurts and pains and resentments and unfair things, this is all about the human experience, and not to lose sight of that, not to lose sight that we have to forgive and move on from all negative experiences, because really ultimately we're all experiencing the human experience here. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, and to me, Sagittarius, I could almost hear your higher self telling you to wake up and to reach out and pick fruit from the vine. There are good things that are not too far off from you in your near future, and you're going to realize that you fought through a lot of resistance when the resistance didn't even have to be there. And quite often, Sagittarius, the resistance was an emotional block within yourself. And so your future self wants you to know that to simply get out of the resistance is to release the emotional clogs that are coming up here in your reading. This abundance and this prosperity, the good things in life are already there. That the fruit is already ready to be picked. It's just a matter of getting quite within reach, and it is so very close to you, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, this is This is really the message that your higher self, your future self, is really wanting to tell you, that it's time to love again, and love like a child, have childlike faith, and heal those emotional wounds and scars so you can move forward on a new adventure in your life. This is all about being released. Something karmic is releasing you and getting in touch with your childlike self that is still very much alive inside of you, Sagittarius. So that is your reading, Sagittarius. If this spoke something to your situation and to your heart, let me know down below, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.